Hey YouTube, hey welcome back. I'm not gonna be on this video way too long, but if you're here for the first time, welcome. Uh, Basically, what this video is gonna basically about is have a I noticed there's a different pattern between TikTok and YouTube. Literally, TikTok is easy. They got this fall train and all these other things. And I found out there's a trick to that app, which is interesting. Um, I managed to like triple what I have on followers than I do on here because literally, when you post a video on YouTube, it takes forever to like they give you only 3 days to get noticed, even if you change your thumbnail and all that stuff. But you don't really have to change your thumbnail. I don't even have any information on my TikTok video, and I had more likes in that shit in full watch time on TikTok than faster I did on here on YouTube, because literally everything has been done pretty much on YouTube and TikTok, and the For You page is a lot easier to be found than the YouTube like recommendation list and that sort of stuff, because literally there's so many people that do that, and I still say that they forget that there's blind people and people who can't read and that sort of stuff. Like that's where TikTok does that, and you need like 1,000 subscribers on TikTok just to go live. But on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time, which doesn't make any sense because literally, I'm only at 129, 130, and I've been trying my hardest to freaking get forward because you know what? I don't like falling like being like everybody else. I literally don't. I don't mind doing it, but I like being my own person. I like to be fighting my own way. I like doing stuff in my particular order. And I know there's people who like me for being me, and I mean, my girlfriend does, and so does my other girlfriend that will be coming down from Belfont and that, but still, um, yeah. It's just a little strange that nobody has been really watching my. I only get like 8 watches. Some people only watch like a few seconds. Other ones watch like a minute. Not everybody watches a full video because people are taught on these programs to not fully watch it because well if it's boring just go off. But yeah, pretty much life is going to be boring to begin with, and you know what? I'm really honest. Yeah, this is probably going to take me a lot longer to be blown up on YouTube than it will somebody who had a long blogging program years and everything else. But I'm I'm like trying to do stuff my way because it's something I'm passionate about. Stuff I'm doing that. I got swords. I like talking. I like giving advice. I don't like sticking to one subject. And even the people down in Turkey Hill that I told them about my YouTube channel, they agree. They go, "Be you, do you, don't be somebody else." Like, if you want to take an idea off somebody, fine. I take ideas off other people at times too myself, but I like being my own way. I like following my own type of trend. I don't mind the whole challenge thing, doing the making it my own challenge, because I don't like following other people's challenge. I didn't like the ice bucket challenge. I there's just some things I do not like following. Following. I watched them. When you follow me, well, or subscribe by this standard by YouTube, it's still technically following. If you subscribe to me and you like my channel, and you comment on it and everything else, of course I'm going to follow you back because I want to know more about you too. Because I like to figure out people. But I think people need to stop skipping through videos because that's the majority thing. Because I have YouTube Studios that literally tells me that people are watching 38 seconds and automatically they get bored after you start talking and barely do anything. Because you know what? I watch Nick's videos. Nick's videos are not much different from mine, and I have done the hyper thing, going woo, and then go off and that sort of stuff. I've done that in a couple videos, and that yeah, a couple of my timings were off, but I can get it down. It's not a big deal. I like doing it my way, but yeah. Still, regardless, the point being is this might be only a 13-minute video or a 20-second video or something. But, you know, people want to watch like 1 minute, 3 minute, 3 for 3, 1 minute for 1 minute, 5 minute for 5 minute, 10 minute for 10 minute. No. Listen, I'm going to do multiple different lengths videos. I'm not doing this whole 1 for 1, 3 for 3. No, that even if it's a 13-minute video, watch full video because that's what I do. Um, I'm not like complaining. I'm just telling you facts, like wise. Like when you're a small YouTuber like me trying to grow, like trying to get up there with Nick. Of course, Gabriel Iglesias has fans. So does The Rock. So does all the other people because they're celebrities. They had freaking followers to begin with that would literally just come on there because all I do is say, "Well, I got a YouTube channel and that," and bam, they got followers. I mean, that's like the truth about YouTube, Larry. You have to have go out and be a comedian or some famous person or something like that just to get grow or trick people somehow figure a way to trick people just to come on your channel. And majority of the time, and what they're not going to tell you here on YouTube is you're going to have to go out and advertise yourself and do not buy into this promoter because I get hit up by them all the time. Promoter, I'll promote you, promote you, promote you. Listen, I can promote my own self because literally promoting is not that hard. You literally go on, you advertise in Facebook groups, you go on Craigslist, you go out in public, you literally tell people about your channel and that sort of stuff. You go out there and advertise yourself and put it in the newspaper. You can do this, do that, save you a whole bunch of trouble. Literally, promoting is that easy. Literally, promoters say, well, it's you have to get a degree in it. No, the fuck you don't. Literally, I know a lot about promoting and that, and I never went to college for any of this stuff. I've always been at home. I study stuff on the computer. I do my research. I do everything myself to figure out stuff without going and putting myself in student debt or anything like that. Literally, that's what you're doing. You're putting yourself in, you go to these college, you're putting yourself in student debt so you have to pay that back later after you're trying to get a house and a car and everything. So you're messing your life up with $40,000 plus for college. And then majority of them, they go there for the degree and that, but most of the time they're going, woo, party, alcohol, yay. I've been near colleges. I know how they act. Exactly what they do in movies. The majority of them, not all of them. Then you got the brainiacs that actually do go for the degrees, but of course they get drugged into them once great while. Not always, but once great while they get drugged into those parties and drinking that because they realize life is boring. And majority of times, even if you get a college degree, even if it's say history or art or something like not architect, you're not majority of the time you're not going to get the job that you want because I'm sorry I never freaking took college, but I have people that had to go to college and they didn't get the job they wanted and they end up having to work at Burger King or some other form of that or a factory. And you know what, Adam ruins everything. He does have a point. Literally, schools are designed to put you in a factory setting to make you fail so you be a factory setting so you can go, I'm a factory worker. And you know what, Walmart is a factory setting. Literally, besides the cashiers in the freaking deli, the majority of people are in the back actually selling stuff in the warehouse, getting stuff out of the warehouse to put on the floor, and then they have to stock them at times. So that's technically factory setting. They're basically taking the stuff out of the trucks through a factory to put it in the thing, if you actually break it down a little bit. But yeah, you're welcome on that. It literally, I do a lot of research myself and look into things, and a lot of stuff ends up true, other things don't. I literally do my research on the thing before I even say anything because I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, literally YouTube. They say YouTube is not designed to bake you down. Bullshit, it doesn't. It gives you only it says come back in 3 days to see if anybody clicked on your video. And then you're supposed to do the impossible thumbnail to impress everybody. Then you gotta come up with a really great title that stands out from everybody else's title. And then you gotta come up with great definition and tags. And you know what? Majority of tags have already been done. Every title possibly has been done before. So you can't know what title has been done before, what thumbnail hasn't been done before, because everything has been done. Unless it's something from the future that's a new technology that has never been made yet, or some form of ad, that's the only way you're going to stand out. But if you're doing a commie, and that majority of comedy is practically the same, it's over and over again, or some form of that, or except for CDC Man, that's a character, but literally that's the only one I have on here that's really hasn't really been done because it's not a real character. It's not a real CDC person. It's just a commie with leather jacket and a hat, and you know, and it's supposed to be funny and that. But regardless, um, it doesn't change the fact that YouTube is going to be nearly freaking impossible to press anybody. So it's going to take you. They say like it's a sprint, but it's a sprint, not a sprint, but it's a marathon. Okay, one, literally, if people were freaking trying to get by in that, and somebody already has money out of their pocket already, well, a lot of people have money that I don't have money to spend on freaking apps that I don't know about you, but not all of us have money to spend on apps to buy into the app or even want to take the risk to buy into the app because when you're poor, you're beaten down where you're not allowed to like buy a majority of things. Hell, I can't buy everything I want. Hell, I can't go out and buy a car I want because I'm on a low budget and I have to spread it out here and there just to get things. Make sure I always have money for my rent and other bills I have, regular bills, and damn pimple. But anyway, or a cut. Yeah, that's a cut. Yeah. But yeah, still, regardless, YouTube is just designed to beat. It kind of designed to beat you down because then you want to give up in effort, and then don't give up. You know what? I am not giving up. Regardless, I don't care. One way or another, I'm getting ahead. One way or another, it's going to, of course, take me a couple of years. Majority of people, unless people stop freaking unfollowing me or well unscribing, or better yet, stop skipping through the video. Because you know what you're missing. Stop listening to YouTube's fucking stupid thing and saying that you have to skip over the video when it's boring. You don't know what the hell you're missing. Because, you know, I proved this for a fact. I literally tried this on a video I never seen before, never heard of them, never went on never found this person on YouTube groups. Literally went into their channel and did that and skipped through the video, went back, found out I missed a bunch of things. It was actually pretty good.